Hey guys, Kirsten here. So I just wanted to make this quick video to talk about my money story. So for those of you who have been following me for a while, you probably know that I like to talk a lot about money and our relationship with money because for anyone who wants just to live a wealthier life, to have more money, or for anyone that feels stressed out about money, I think it's always very important to understand and rework and progress your relationship with money. And that often starts with understanding your money story, which is, in short, your money story is how you feel about money, your past experiences about money, your subconscious thoughts about money, how you interact with money, everything that you do, think, and feel around money is a part of your money story. So I just wanted to share this part of my money story because if you did the course with me, I have a Write a Better Money Story course, and if you did the course with me, then you know that part of the course is really, really digging deep into your money story and understanding it so that you can improve upon it. But here's the thing, a lot of the times I think when we do like self-help things, like write our money story, we kind of write it once and then we kind of think that like, oh, okay, I did it once, now I can go on to step two and I never have to do that again. But I want to encourage everyone, and I guess I do this to myself, to revisit those things that you have started in the past. Revisit the things that you wrote down, whether it's a journal entry, whether it's your money story, whether it is a vision board. Always go back and revisit those things because one, it can show you how far you've progressed, and two, we have to understand that how many years that we've had in this world, like we have years and years of conscious and subconscious beliefs and habits. So just doing one thing to improve those things one time isn't necessarily going to be enough. Like you're scratching the surface. So always go back and kind of revisit those experiences. So I went back and I revisited my money story and I realized something. I realized that I really was never taught how to budget money and use money well. I remember one time in school that we were taught to like balance our checkbooks, but then by the time that I was working a job and was actually making an income and having to pay my own bills, checkbooks were kind of oblivious. Like I think I only used a checkbook maybe once a month to write my rent check, and that was it. Everything else was electronic and with credit cards and debit cards, and I had never learned to really understand and budget with this like electronic, almost invisible form of money because you don't see that. I learned the hard way, eh, by making purchases and having transactions and thinking that they went through on my credit card or my debit card and then have them show up like 3 days later, a week later, and me thinking that I have money that caused me to sometimes spend more money spend money that I didn't have. So realizing that allowed me to kind of give myself a little bit more compassion, allowed me to release some of that guilt that I felt around my old spending habits, my old money story, the mistakes that I made with my credit card and my debit card, and allowed me to have a clear view of the picture and see now what I want to do. So it's like, okay, I know that I wasn't taught how to manage my money well when it comes to credit cards and debit cards. So how can I do that now? What steps can I put in place to now rewrite my money story and have a better relationship and manage my money well now that money is very electronic and sometimes invisible? There's so many transactions that we do where we don't actually see money. So I encourage you to go back and revisit your money story. If you're like, I have no idea how to do that, what is a money story? It sounds familiar, it sounds like I should do it, but I have no idea where to start. Send me a message and we will jump on a call and I will help you write your money story. It can be a little bit scary at first, but I promise you that it is just very relieving and freeing once you get it all out.